welcome back. Oh, you know, if Bob and Bella are this spellbound, it can only mean one thing. It's time for our segment with the lads from @OverdriveTV. Ciro and Gav are down in the basement. Just when I thought we had done with all the silliness of Aston Martins and these cars that we will never ever own, you bring out the word hatch. Surely there is nothing sensible about a hatch, boys. What have you got for us this morning?
Well, of course there's a lot of things sensible about a hatch, Graham. Don't talk nonsense. Now, do you like being sensible? Because if so, boy, do we have a car for you.
Wow. Yeah.
It's the Kia Cerato hatch.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now,
and,
it sounds Italian,
yeah.
but is Korean. Should actually make a wonderful fusion restaurant, I think. But I had a friend yesterday who actually said, you know, Kia's making really good cars at the moment. That's the sort of sensible thing you say when you get engaged. And he just recently got engaged.
It is very sensible, this car. You know, it's like going home on a Tuesday night, filing your tax returns early, waking up for a nice, fresh morning jog while you're on vacation.
Yeah, you're that sort of person. Yeah. See, now it's so sensible. It has a 1.6 or 2 litre engine here, which drives the front wheels here, so it drives them directly, which is very sensible. and we do like that. And this is, but one thing I wouldn't say that is too sensible, Chiro, is the design. It's a bit racy.
No, it looks good. Kia actually call this stunning European design language. I actually just call it, it's a handsome car. I don't care where it comes from, really. It's
absolutely.
Really good.
Yeah, they love to throw those sort of things around in the press release. Saying,
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think let's have a look inside because it just gets more sensible in here. So follow us around. Let's have a quick look inside the new Cerato hatch. Okay.
Everything is very sensible.
No, it is. It really is.
One thing I do like is they've got a kind of split screen here. So if you ever wanted to see your average fuel consumption and your live fuel consumption...
I've always wanted to see that.
I honestly always have. And in this, you can do it both. They've got them both figures on top of each other, which is very sensible.
No, that's sensible.
Yes.
So I hope we can get this on camera. But now there is a center bin over here underneath your aircon controls and your radio. And it's so... slides up like that, so it's got this sort of shutter door kind of thing happening. Yeah. And you can see we've actually put a prop in here. This is an iPod.
That is, yes,
and it actually says Kia Motors on it as well.
Yeah.
And now the thing is, all your sort of ports are in here. I've got I've got one USB port, an aux jack, and 2 charging points. And then, so when you get out the car, you just close it, and then everything's concealed.
Away from prying eyes. It's brilliant.
Ah, very sensible.
And everything's just well laid out. It's you know, you can see everything. It's just great. It really is.
I think perhaps it's going to get a little dated this in a while. We're going to need to see sat-navs and stuff here, but I'm sure that Kia's on that already.
Absolutely.
Now, alrighty. So the thing about this this interior as well that we have to mention, it is particularly roomy in there.
It is very roomy.
It's big. It's a big space.
Another thing I wanted to talk about is the key.
Yes.
This is a key. This key is just nice and chunky and solid, so you won't lose it easily, which I find a lot of keys, they kind of can disappear a bit.
It's so weird because we get to drive a lot of cars, obviously, and sometimes the first thing, your first interaction with the car is the key, and you just think, oh, this is a bit naff.
Exactly, but this one really is solid. It's like having a Fabergé egg in your pocket, which is great.
Now, the thing is, it drives very well as well. I mean, they've gone for ease of use, I think, is the only way to put it. I mean, a newborn deer could rotate that steering wheel. It's so easy to use. And the thing is, the engine is so quiet and so vibration-free, it might as well be in another car.
It is phenomenally smooth and quiet. And here's the most sensible thing. I know we've been banging on about being sensible, but this car comes with a 150,000-kilometer warranty.
When I read that, I almost couldn't believe it. So you're spending about 233,000 Rand on this, the base model 1.6, which has got a lot of kits as standard. And then you're getting the sort of backup that comes with 5-year, 150,000 warranty, as you mentioned.
Incredible.
5-year, 90,000 service plan, and 3 years roadside assistance.
That is incredible.
All included.
And now some brands, to put in perspective, make you actually buy the warranty. I know VW...
Buy your service plan.
Buy your service plan, exactly. So, you know, Kia's really backed themselves as being... And they obviously know it's a really good car. And
I like that.
From my early impressions, there's nothing to say that I disagree with them.
And what's more sensible than peace of mind? Exactly. But you know what's quite interesting about this is Kia and Hyundai, obviously pretty much the same company. Underneath here are all the bits from a Hyundai i30. And it's like a school teacher saying to a bunch of kids, right, here's the same tools, go off and see what you can do with them.
Do your project.
And then, and then show us what you come up with a bit later. So Hyundai came up with the i30, Kia have come up with this, the Cerato, and for me it's a no-brainer. I'd have this.
I'd take the Kia, purely on looks. They're both mechanically obviously very good, but on looks and just everything you're getting.
There we go, Graham. I I hope you have a sensible morning.
Oh, you've set the tone. Bob is like, finally, a car as sensible as I am. If you'd like to pick up the conversation with the lads from @OverdriveTV, that is their Twitter handle. They will engage with you, ask them any questions you want. They really are a wealth of knowledge.